Okay, here we go. First step is for you to find the balance point that you want to have in the finished product. So the rack is 27 inches long. The halfway point would be 13.5 inches. And you want the racket, I think you want it 6 points head light. A point is 1/8 of an inch, which is one of these sections here. The smallest section you've got there, that's a point. So 6 points from 13.5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. 12 3/4 inches. So what you're going to do is you're going to measure that from the butt of the racket, 12 3/4 inches. And I want you to put a mark on your racket. This is actually a white correction marker, which is probably good for yours because it'll show up on the black racket. Probably not so good for mine. So we're looking for the 12 3/4 mark, which would be around about there. So you put a mark there on both sides of the frame. So a mark there and a mark there at that 12 3/4 inch mark. You can throw something flat straight across it like that to make sure you get exactly 12 3/4 inches. And then put that mark on it. That's step one. We've done step one. We've got the point marked on the frame that we want to be the balance point. So now we're going to go ahead and take the butt cap out of the racket. I don't know if you can see it, but just there's a little gap where you can slip in a screwdriver or something small enough, or an awl, and wedge that out. Go ahead and take that out. Inside there, usually there is some foam that you might have to dig out. Doesn't look like mine's got any. Can you see there? Mine's completely hollow, so I won't have to do that. But if there is foam in there, I think there will be in yours, there was in the other ones, just get a screwdriver and dig it out of both sides of the hollow frame and clean it all up. That's step two. You can see in here there's a couple of things sticking out inside the tubes. And those things are, they're the staples that hold the butt cap on, coming through the frame. You can just bend those out of the way so that the cotton buds don't get hooked up on them and break up. Use your screwdriver to just bend them over out of the way so that they don't catch that cotton bud. Okay, for step three, you're going to need a cotton bud and a screwdriver. What we're going to do is we're going to take the cotton bud, and for some reason the inside of my frame has one wide side and one quite a bit thinner side, but yours, it doesn't look like this. Yours is a bit more even, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff in that cotton bud into that side. I'm going to take a screwdriver. I'm going to measure 4 inches of length on the screwdriver. I'm going to put my fingers at this end, so it's 4 inches that I've got there of screwdriver. So I've got my fingers still in the same spot. I'm going to go ahead and push that down inside the frame. 4 inches. It goes down 4 inches inside. Okay, so it's got to my fingers, so I know that that's 4 inches down there. That's going to stop the cotton wool from going too far. It's just caught on something there a bit. Let's tidy that up. Alright, and then I want you to do the same on the other side. Okay, so once again, get a cotton bud, stuff it in there, measure the 4 inches of screwdriver, hold it there, take it up to that hole on the other side, push that cotton bud in to where your fingers are. Have measured 4 inches of screwdriver, so you tap it down in there, and that's going to stop that silicone from running up all the way up the frame.